Hello, True Blue Oklahoman here. I think this is going to be my first 4 or 5 part video I've ever made, but it's very important. It's regarding what the House just did. These people from Oklahoma voted for this anyway. It's called the SAVE Act. They call it the Safeguard American Voter Eligibility Act. Well, okay, the House passed it yesterday and it's going to go to the Senate. I asked artificial intelligence, will the SAVE Act purge more Republicans or Democrats from the voter rolls? And this part one here, I'm just going to read the answer from artificial intelligence. The SAVE Act is designed to mandate proof of U.S. citizenship for voter registration, and experts suggest its impact on voter rolls could vary significantly by demographic and region, rather than just a simple partisan split. While Republicans argue the bill is necessary for election integrity, critics and nonpartisan analysis highlight several groups that might be disproportionately affected. And this is the groups most likely to face removal from voter rolls or barriers: married women. An estimated 69 million American women have names on their current IDs that do not match their birth certificates due to marriage or divorce. And without a passport, these voters, these women, would need to provide additional documentation like marriage licenses to register or update their status. Voters in red states. Analysis from the Center of American Progress indicates that passport ownership, the primary proof of citizenship in this stupid thing, is concentrated in blue states like New York and California. Conversely, having a passport ownership is lowest in red states like West Virginia, Mississippi, and Oklahoma. Gosh, Oklahoma, looky here. Suggesting voters in these Republican-leaning areas might face higher hurdles. Young and old voters. Approximately 21 million voting-age citizens lack immediate access to the required documents. These individuals are often younger, who may not have passports, or elderly, who may have lost birth certificates over the decades. Low-income and rural Americans. Roughly 1 in 5 Americans with a household income below $50,000 possess a valid passport, making it harder for this socioeconomic group to comply with in-person registration requirements. Increased purges. The act would require states to proactively identify and remove non-citizens from existing rolls using federal databases like the Department of Homeland Security. There's more on that later, parts 3 or 4, whatever. Re-registration triggers. Any update to a voter's record, such as a change of address or a political party, would trigger a requirement to provide proof of citizenship in person. And listen to this: historical precedents. When Kansas implemented a similar proof of citizenship law, it blocked roughly 31,000 eligible citizens from registering, compared to a nearly non-existent number of non-citizens. When they did this in Kansas, it knocked over 31,000 eligible citizens off the voter rolls. You no longer have a say in America. And they're trying to do that in every state. The bill passed the U.S. House of Representatives February 11th on a nearly party line vote, but faces a significant challenge in the Senate due to a likely Democratic filibuster. Thank God for that. This is the most insidious piece of legislation the Trump regime has come up with yet. And I want you to know, in Oklahoma, all the reps that you have in Washington, that you voted for in Oklahoma, all of these guys, Stephanie Bice, Josh Burkeen, Tom Cole, Kevin Hearn, Frank Lucas, they're all in favor of it. And it's going to knock many, many Oklahomans out of the ballpark. You won't be able to vote anymore. And it's going to hurt more Republicans than Democrats. So, if you don't want the SAVE Act to pass, your last chance now is to call this number until these two Oklahoma idiots, Langford and Mullen, not to pass the SAVE Act. And you better do it in a hurry. Call them. It's your right to vote. They're trying to take it away. Is that making America great?